Hello fellow gamers. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have something exciting for all the zombie game enthusiasts out there. We're going to take a sneak peek into the future and talk about the top 10 best zombie games releasing in 2024. So let's dive right in. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl is an upcoming first-person shooter survival game developed by the Ukrainian game studio GSC Game World. The game offers a unique blend of FPS, immersive sim, and horror, all set within a thick, atmospheric open world. One of the most significant features of the game is its epic branching story with multiple endings, where your choices influence both short-term consequences and global outcomes. The game is set in the Chernobyl exclusion zone, a fictional take on the Ukrainian city known for its nuclear disaster in the 80s. This dangerous wasteland, plagued by mutants and dangerous anomalies, is hauntingly beautiful and one of the biggest open worlds to date. Despite the dangers, many people, known as stalkers, willingly enter the zone to look for treasured artifacts. The game provides a non-linear single-player adventure where your choices matter and affect how your story plays out. It also features over 30 different weapons, each being customizable, adding another layer of depth to the gameplay. In addition to combat, players also have to manage survival elements such as hunger, sleep, blood loss, and radiation. Blight: Survival is a medieval cooperative extraction-like game that pits you and up to 3 other players against mortals and monsters. The goal is to reach and destroy the source of the Blight, a deadly affliction that plagues the land. The game takes place in the no man's land between 2 desperate kingdoms in a ceaseless war. A new strain of Blight has erupted from remains of the fallen, rapidly spreading and turning man into monster. You've been tasked to venture forth and vanquish the all-consuming Blight. The game incorporates elements of roguelites and extraction games. Fight your way through both humans and horrors in a violent co-op action experience. Your decision-making skills will be put to the test. The game features an engaging directional combat system. You can select from a diverse range of weapons, armor, talents, and customize them. Explore the war-ravaged lands in a world filled with secrets and hidden treasures. The game may contain content not appropriate for all ages. It is developed by Hainer Studio and the planned release date is yet to be announced. The game is a 4-player co-op action horror roguelite. It bears some resemblance to medieval games like Chivalry 2 and fantasies like Elden Ring. The game looks a bit like a medieval Last of Us. Ill is an upcoming narrative-driven first-person survival horror game that is being developed by Team Cloud Inc. The game promises to offer a unique and immersive experience by transporting players to a sinister settlement where they must uncover the unsettling truth behind its descent into bloodthirsty madness. One of the standout features of Ill is its intense depiction of body horror, with disgusting, monstrous creatures that can be gruesomely dismembered. The game also boasts of dynamic enemy behavior, with enemies reacting to all manner of events and hits on different enemy body parts eliciting unique reactions. The comprehensive weapon system in the game requires players to perform malfunction checks, choose from different ammunition types, and carry out mandatory maintenance. The world of Ill offers a range of ammo and weapon upgrades, demanding strategic choices for survival. The game also provides an immersive interactive world that contributes to an unforgettable visceral journey into despair. The advanced physics with interactive environments, active ragdoll, and real-time body transformations further enhance the gaming experience. Lastly, Ill is being developed in Unreal Engine 5, which could lead to improved graphics and performance. Into the Dead: Our Darkest Days is an upcoming side-scrolling shelter survival game developed by Pickpock. The game offers a unique experience of post-apocalypse life that you've never seen before. It introduces a new form of gameplay called Extraction Survival, where players explore a city cohabited by zombies and survivors to gather resources. The game is set in the backdrop of Texas, 1980, where Walton City has fallen to a zombie outbreak. This realistic setting enhances the survival aspect of the game. The game also introduces a unique feature called Stealth Survivor TPS, where zombies are drawn to sounds and chase after humans upon spotting them. The game also features a multiplayer setting, emphasizing that in this world with no laws and rules, human beings are the last ones you can trust. Your citizen grade determines privileges and access levels, adding another layer of strategy to the game. The game blends simulation and extraction survival, where every single day unfolds within the safety zone. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando is an upcoming cooperative first-person shooter. The game is being developed by Saber Interactive and published by Focus Entertainment. It is set in the near future, where an experimental attempt to harness the power of the Earth's core ends in a terrifying disaster. This disaster results in the release of the Sludge God, an eldritch abomination that begins terraforming the area. You play as one of the Toxic Commandos, a team of mercenaries hired to send the Sludge God and its horde back to the underworld. The game features a mix of first-person shooter and driving elements. Players will contend with hordes of zombie enemies. The game allows you to choose the class that matches your playstyle. You can unload an array of gunfire, grenades, special abilities, and even katanas. It will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Killing Floor 3 is the next installment in the legendary action horror series. The game is developed by Tripwire Interactive. It's set in the year 2091. The storyline revolves around a megacorp named Horzine that has produced an army of bioengineered monsters called Zeds. Players join the rebel group Nightfall to battle these monsters. This co-op action horror FPS puts you in the boots of a Nightfall specialist. You can join forces with up to 5 teammates to battle waves of Zeds. The game allows players to earn dash, unlock skills, and build the ultimate arsenal. Killing Floor 3 is built on the Unreal Engine 5. The game features gorgeous maps that are described as a canvas that can be painted with blood and guts. The game is early in development and promises to be a better-looking and better-sounding sequel. The developers are focusing on making the carnage more varied and bombastic. The game introduces an increased focus on verticality. Enemies are able to more fluidly traverse the world. The game is expected to offer a more visceral experience than its predecessors. Kingdom: The Blood is an action RPG that is based on the popular Netflix miniseries Kingdom. The game is set in a zombie-infested version of ancient Korea and offers top-notch 3D action gameplay inspired by Korean martial arts. The game catches your eye with its cool movesets, characters, and action-packed attacks. It offers a melee-focused brawler experience with a high potential for customization and personalization in combat. The game also features a comprehensive weapon system where malfunction checks, ammunition types, and mandatory maintenance are crucial. The world of A Kingdom: The Blood offers a range of ammo and weapon upgrades, demanding strategic choices for survival. The game provides an immersive interactive world that contributes to an unforgettable visceral journey into despair. The game also features advanced physics with interactive environments, active ragdoll, and real-time body transformations. Nakwon: Last Paradise is an upcoming third-person view zombie apocalypse stealth survival game developed by M-Interosi KT. The game offers a unique experience of a post-apocalypse life that you've never seen before. It introduces a new form of gameplay called Extraction Survival, where players explore a city cohabited by zombies and survivors to gather resources. The game is set in the backdrop of Korea Seoul, a city of scarce guns and plentiful hiding spots within its clustered buildings and alleys. This realistic setting enhances the survival aspect of the game. The game also introduces a unique feature called Stealth Survivor TPS, where zombies are drawn to sounds and chase after humans upon spotting them. The game also features a multiplayer setting, emphasizing that in this world with no laws and rules, human beings are the last ones you can trust. Your citizen grade determines privileges and access levels, adding another layer of strategy to the game. The game blends simulation and extraction survival, where every single day unfolds within the safety zone. No More Room in Hell 2 is the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. In this game, you and your fellow survivors must navigate through a world plagued by disease, where the dead have risen to feast on the living. Cooperation and teamwork are essential for the survival of the human race in this living hell. No More Room in Hell 2 is a hardcore FPS zombie game. It leans towards the more realistic end of the spectrum, limiting players' communication, ditching the HUD, and featuring a very classic type of zombie. In this game, one bite is all it takes to infect you, and a bullet to the head is the only way to put a zombie down. The game is expected to launch with 3 extraction maps: Night of the Living Dead, Broadway, and Waldoboro. State of Decay 3 is the upcoming third installment in the popular zombie survival franchise developed by Undead Labs. The game is highly anticipated due to its unique features and improvements over the previous versions. One of the most intriguing additions is the introduction of zombified wildlife, which adds a new level of depth and challenge to the apocalyptic world. These zombified animals retain some of their species' traits, making them formidable foes for the players. The inclusion of wildlife also hints at a possible new hunting mechanic, providing another means of food for your community. Another notable feature is the emphasis on weather variation and seasonal changes, which could affect gameplay in various ways, such as driving conditions and survivor management. The game continues to focus on the survival aspect, where players have to manage resources, build communities, and fend off zombies.